Boom, baby. Guess what's up? It's New Year's Day, January 1st, 2014. Jason J. Boom Legaard. I'm coming at you with another video. We're starting off the year right, and I'm going to prepare you guys right from the jump on this particular video because I felt with it being New Year's Day, and of course this is the day of New Year's resolutions, fresh starts, starting again, starting over, all these great things. I felt it important that I wanted to share with you a lesson that I have learned over these last few months, and I've really started to apply it to my lifestyle. So I'm going to go in the deep end with you on this one. I'm going deep, deep, deep with you. And this is not a spiritual tip, so I just want to lead with that. And it has to do with two very important words, reflect and return. Reflect on a New Year's Day, that's an easy one to understand, why I would choose that word to talk about in this video. Reflection on the previous year. Reflection on successes, failures, adventures, maybe the lack thereof, people that have come into your life, places you've been, lessons learned, wisdom gained, wisdom lost maybe, or wisdom ignored maybe is more accurate. But so obviously today, and many people even last night, it was a time to reflect. It was time to look in the mirror and see what 2013 held for us in all facets, in all areas, not just everything that was honky-dory and all the good times, but the bad times too, because there were lessons to be learned in the bad times, in the struggles, in the challenges, and that's what has allowed you to reach this level. Now, since I just talked about challenges, obstacles, tough times, bad times, sadness, these types of issues, here's where I want to go into the word return. And this is the important word that I've really come to embrace as a result of some certain training I've talked about in previous videos. Dr. Wayne Dyer's Inspiration audio course. I have consistently listened to this course, usually while at work with my earphones, over and over and over again. I can't even really count at this point how many times I've listened to his words. And the reason I wanted to choose the word of return, to paraphrase him, is he talks about in this course at one point how the only lack that we have in our life is our separation from God, from Source. And what we need to recognize is we must return to that inspiration, return to that divine source of energy, that divine source of love. It's limitless. It's purity. And we are not only are we connected to it, but we are the same. We are all part of the same. So we've got to remember that we must then return to it because we've gone away from it. We have drifted. And I know many of you out there can relate to this feeling of drifting along, feeling separate, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling fear, doubt, frustration, depression, anger, rage. All of these emotions are in my mind, it's a direct result of being you're too far removed from the divinity that's actually within all of us. And so that's why I want you guys to really spend some time on today is reflect on 2013, but then also I want you to return to Source. Return to where you came from. And you've actually always been there. It's just that you've forgotten. I know I did for many, many years. And that's been probably the most important lesson I've learned in 2013, and I wanted to share that with you on this video today, and hope you can gain some value, gain some wisdom from it, and step into that, step back into your return to Source, your return to God, and realize you never actually were absent from it. You just weren't paying attention, you weren't recognizing the absolutely divine power, grace, purity of abundance, love, joy, everything. It's always been here. So I want for you to take this lesson that I have learned through Dr. Wayne Dyer's course Inspiration, that I want to let us all focus on returning to our individual, to the mutual source we all share. Because I know in my life, and even in the last 2 months, the stress has gone away much easier. Feeling of obligation, feeling of want, feeling of desperation, stress, just things have started to get out of my way a lot easier because of the result of me returning to my source and returning to the fact that that's all within me already. And I simply have to be aware of it and tap into it. That is what I wish for you, because I know many of us out there, it's all about being separate. It's all about everything's against us, and there's no one in our corner, and I want to reassure you that that is not the case. Every single person on this planet is in your corner, including me, J-Boom. Believe that. Take that faith, set it on fire for 2014 like I have already as I headed into this new year. Please, I absolutely wish nothing but that type of return for all of you out there that take the time to watch any one of these goofy videos with crazy angles, crazy locations, and of course, the fedora. This fedora's got faith on fire like never before. I cannot wait to share this journey of this new year with all of you. Please stay in touch with me on my blog at www.jasonlegaard.com and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. There's more to come for you. There's more to come for me. And there's definitely more to come for every single one of us once we return. God bless every one of you. Gratitude is the attitude. It's given our dreams altitude. Boom.